Let's talk about insurance. I know, the word itself can sound kind of complicated, maybe even a little dry, but what if I told you it's actually one of the most powerful tools you have to protect, well, everything that matters to you? Let's break it down and see how it really works. You know that little voice in the back of your head? The one that whispers, what if something goes really wrong? A sudden accident, an unexpected illness, a nasty storm? These are the moments that can throw your whole life, especially your finances, completely off track. So what's the plan for that? Well, that's where insurance comes in. And really, the idea is super simple. It's a financial safety net. You pay a smaller, regular amount, that's called a premium. In return, if one of those big, scary curveballs actually happens, the insurance company steps in and covers the massive costs. It's all about turning a potential financial disaster into something you can actually manage.
Okay, so where do we even begin with all this? Let's start with the easy stuff. Well, the tangible stuff anyway. The things we've all worked hard to get. How do we shield our stuff from harm? Picture this. And nobody wants to, right? But it happens all the time. You get into a car accident. Whether it's a little fender bender or something way more serious, the repair bills can get huge fast.
And this is where you really see the power of insurance. Look at these numbers. Without it, you're on the hook for the entire $5,000 repair bill. Ouch. But with insurance, you just pay your part first. That's called the deductible. In this case, let's say it's $500. You pay that, and the insurance company handles the other $4,500. I mean, what a difference, right? And hey, it's not just about getting your own car fixed. A good auto policy is like this whole shield of protection on the road. It can cover medical bills for you and your passengers, damage you might cause to someone else's property, and even step in if your car gets stolen. It's a full circle kind of protection. All right, let's move from the garage to the living room. Your home, it's your sanctuary, right? But what happens if the unthinkable strikes? A fire, a break-in, a big storm. This is exactly why homeowners or renters insurance is so important. And you gotta know the difference. It's simple, but crucial. If you own the place, homeowners insurance covers the actual building and all your belongings inside. But if you rent, your landlord's insurance only covers the building. It's up to you to get renter's insurance to protect your stuff, your laptop, your couch, your clothes, the whole shebang. Okay, so we've put a protective bubble around our car and our home. But what about the single most valuable asset you have? And no, it's not in your house. It's you, your health, and your ability to earn a living. I mean, we all know medical bills can be absolutely terrifying. A simple trip to the doctor can be expensive, never mind a stay in the hospital. Without a plan, those costs can pile up so fast. So let's make this real simple. Say a doctor's visit costs $100. With health insurance, they might cover $80 of that. That means you're only responsible for the last $20, which is often your copay. See? It's what makes just taking care of yourself affordable and possible. Okay, this next one it's a tough one to even think about, but it is so important. What if you get seriously sick or hurt and you just can't work for months, maybe even years? How do the bills get paid? That scary thought is exactly why long-term disability insurance exists. You can think of it as paycheck insurance. If you're out of commission for a long time, this policy kicks in and provides a steady stream of income. It lets you focus on getting better, not stressing about how you're going to pay the mortgage. So how much does it cover? Well, a typical policy replaces about 60% of your income. And yeah, I know, that's not 100%. But think about it. Getting over half of your regular paycheck coming in when you physically can't work, that is an absolute lifeline. It's what keeps your family financially stable while you recover. All right, so we've covered our stuff, we've covered our paycheck. Now let's zoom out and look at the really big picture, making sure your family is secure no matter what happens down the road. You might be thinking, okay, I've got car insurance, I've got home insurance, I'm all set, right? Well, what happens when something really bad happens? A catastrophic event where the costs are just way beyond what your normal policy covers. This is where something called an umbrella policy is a total game changer. Let's walk through this. Imagine a really bad car accident leads to $1 million lawsuit. Yikes. Your car insurance covers its limit. Let's say that's $300,000. So, who pays the other $700,000? That's what an umbrella policy does. It's this extra layer of protection that kicks in right when your other policies tap out. It's literally what can save your house and your savings. And now for the ultimate what if. It's the one nobody wants to talk about, but it's probably the most important reason we plan for the future. What happens to your family financially if you're not around to provide for them anymore?
For so many families, the answer is term life insurance. And the concept is really simple. You buy a policy that covers you for a specific amount of time, a term, maybe 20 or 30 years. If you were to pass away during that term, your loved ones get a big tax-free check. It's money to help them cover the mortgage, pay for college, just keep going.
And check out just how powerful this can be. Look at this comparison. For just a little bit more each month, you could literally double the financial safety net for your family. We're talking about providing $500,000 of protection. It really shows you how affordable that incredible peace of mind can be. You know, this long-term thinking goes even beyond traditional insurance. We're talking about other tools for your financial toolkit. Things like long-term care insurance for when you're older, having a proper will so you decide where your assets go, and even ID theft protection. They're all different pieces of the same puzzle, really, all designed to give you complete financial security.
Okay, we've looked at a lot of different pieces here. So what now? How do you put it all together? Well, it's all about taking action and building your own protection plan.
And this is the big takeaway, the real mind shift I want you to have. Stop thinking of insurance as just another bill you have to pay. It's not an expense, it's an investment in your own security. It's the tool you use to protect everything you've worked so hard for, and honestly, to get some real peace of mind knowing you've got a plan for when life gets messy.
So, I'll leave you with this one last question to really think about. Take a look at your life, your family, everything you're building. Is your safety net strong enough?